It always seems like things happen at the same time when you're trying to plan a lot of big things. In this case, was no different. The crane arrived and the container arrived at the same time, which was actually a good thing. And after we got the crane set up in the right direction, we had the flatbed truck with the container back up to that so that the crane driver could swing the container into place over the wires. Now, once he had that done, it was pretty simple to be able to just turn the container and position it in the right direction. And note that the doors, the existing doors, go to the back towards the garden. And that's intentional because we are going to use those doors as the entrance, and then we are going to do something interesting with the currently closed ends of the containers. Now you can see me looking to align the first container, which was critical because we had to make sure that it sat on the pylons, the foundations. As well, this would also determine the location of the second container. So right here you see me trying to get the crane operator to lower the container very carefully so it aligns with the southeast corner. And when he got it down, I took a measurement from the curb and it aligned absolutely perfectly. So we got the right people to help us with this, and this worked out well. So then the second container arrived just as we were setting the first one. So that was pretty good luck because of traffic on that day was absolutely horrendous. And so we thought we may have to wait an hour and a half or 2 hours for the second truck to arrive. But fortunately, it arrived in time, and we were able to use the same method to hook up the container, lift it, and you see here that the crane is lifting it probably 6 or 7 stories into the air so that it could get over those wires. And then on the other side, the operator has to just, again, maneuver the container so that it gets down to a level where we can guide it into place. And so you see, get a better idea of the knuckle boom crane that they were using, which really helped out. It's so super maneuverable that you can get big loads like this within a fraction of an inch. So as we were lowering the containers down, we lined up the second with the first and then lowered it onto the pedestals, again, the foundation elements. And you can see on the left, Dave, the crane operator, he has a remote control device which controls all aspects of the crane, from the lift to the boom, even to the turning of the hoist itself. Again, I'm motioning to lower the container and gourds on the roof of the container. And once we got it positioned the first time, we realized that we had to push it back a little bit with the pry bar so I could get the bridge fitting on, which pulls the containers together. And this worked out really well because when I tightened it up, I was able to get the right position, and then when it was lowered, get both end up in the right place. And so now you can see what the end of the container, or lane side, looks like. It worked out really well, and I really have to thank Gord from Tanner Self Storage and Dave from Braymore Crane. They did a fantastic job, couldn't have done it without them. And thanks for watching.